so next up we're gonna do human. You cannot tell me human does not look sick. Human goes so hard, bro. I'm telling you, look at the eyes. That is sick. And the twitching and all that. Okay. Let me stop gassing it up so much. All right. So human also has a couple of special things I gotta show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all right now. You see those little 3 bars right there? Guess what they do? You'll never know. Flash step. When you flash step, you go invisible. Not only that, you have 3 charges now. And they recharge as well. Human has some crazy. Not only that, you see that little 0 counter? So the way that counter down there works is the more damage you do, the higher the counter goes. And basically what that does, the higher the counter is, the more damage you do. Like, think of it as like a berserk function. Like, you gotta go crazy on them, you feel me? Watch my M1 damage. It just keeps going up. 945, 977, 1000, 1036, 1037. It just keeps going up, and the cap is 150. So around like 150, 148 is a cap. Not only that, did you guys notice the aura? The more you hit them, the bigger the aura gets. You feel me? Human goes crazy. Now, if you don't have human now, I'm telling you, human, probably one of the best races in the game right now. Not only does it have crazy mobility. Look at that. At the start, I barely did no damage. I started off with like 700. Now I'm doing how much? 1000. Just with the M1. But it also works with any ability. So if you hit somebody with an ability like Z from God Human, the counter goes up as well. So it's not just M1s. So yeah, human is tough. I'm telling you, human is tough. Don't mess around with human no more. Nobody can sleep on this. I'm telling y'all, run it up. Get human back in the game. Human is insane. Yep. I personally would abuse the R, the flash step. Back to back. Just go invisible too. You go invisible too. Tell me that's not tough. Yep, damage is going up. Alright, so that's it for Human Showcase. Hope y'all enjoyed. January 6th, stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all run it up, because it's hype. The whole combat is going to change. Block fruits is not going to be the same no more. Y'all seen it right here. I showed y'all how they work. There's still some more to it that I haven't shown yet. I don't want to spoil it all, but just know it's hype. Block fruits on top. I'll see you later. Yep, damage is going up. Alright, so that's it for Human Showcase. Hope y'all enjoyed. January 6th, stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all run it up, because it's hype. The whole combat is going to change. Block fruits is not going to be the same no more. Y'all seen it right here. I showed y'all how they work. There's still some more to it that I haven't shown yet. I don't want to spoil it all, but SharkV4 is back to being tanky, so let's get it. Smash that like button, go crazy, and the subscribe button too, and let's get it. Alright, now I'm gonna showcase Shark. Shark got a couple of reworks too, so you know, now it's a real tank. I'm about to show y'all why. So the first thing I'm gonna show y'all is why the M1s and the damage dealing is OP now. So the more damage you deal to someone, they get this thing underneath them that slows them. So when he runs around now, he's slowed and they last for a little bit. This also applies to M1s. So the more damage you do, the more slow they are. As you can see, 0 damage while I have my shield. So while you have that blue shield, you take 0 damage. 0 damage. It's really strong now. So, and the way you regenerate your shields is by doing damage. See, my shield's already coming back. So now if he hits me, it would be 0 damage again. The way V4 works now is you always want to stay in combat. every V4 ability has to do with staying in combat, trying to get your skills and passives. Because if you run away, you're not getting anything out of it. Your transformation bar is going to go away. Other than that, that's all Shark can do. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure you go crazy on the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all. And then the last video, we showcased a little bit of V4. You know, gave y'all a little sneak peek of what it can do. But, you know, we didn't show everything in detail because, you know, it was more like a trailer type of deal. So today's video, I'm going to be explaining how it works and how the passes work. Also, make sure you stay tuned because they are dropping January 6th. And, you know, the hype is here. The hype is here. It's finally coming. The first one I'm gonna show off is Mink. I think it's one of the coolest reworks. One of the things with Mink is, hold on, let me transform. So Mink has a couple of new things, and the main thing you're probably gonna notice is the dashes, because the dashes got changed completely. So every time you dash from Mink, it leaves a tornado behind that damages the opponent when you hit it, and you can just spam it when you hit it, and you can just spam it. You know, the whole purpose of V4 is to quicken the fights so it doesn't last as long, so people can't really run away like that. And every time you hit an opponent with the V4, it gives you, as you can see in the bottom left right here, it fills up the bar. Yeah, you want to make sure you stay in combat, don't run away, so you can stay transformed for as long as possible. And then next, you have the long dashes when you hold Q. It's pretty cool. It's really good for engaging. You know, Mink is repping what it's doing, you feel me? Now it's really the speedster. And you can angle it however you want. The only thing you can't do is you can't go up in the sky with it. Or actually it works in the air too, but you can't go vertically. You can only move horizontally. So the one thing about the tornadoes is they don't do that much damage. They're not meant to do a lot of damage in the first place. They're just meant to, like, you know, just initiate, get some poke damage in. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. Make sure you go crazy on the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you for. It went through a lot of changes and it's really strong now, so stay tuned for that. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Like and subscribe, and let's get it, let's get it. Alright, so next up we have Angel, the Angel race, you feel me? The one I represent. Now Angel's tough. Let me show y'all why. Once you're standing in front of someone, you forcibly make them kneel in front of you, and it does damage over time. They can still get out of it if they want to, but you know, as soon as they get close, they get damaged. So this is the range. As soon as he gets close, he gets stunned for a little bit and take some damage. So with Angel, you always want to be in people's face just so they get stunned for a little bit, and then you can just go crazy, full combo on them, you feel me? That's why I like it a lot, and it just looks sick. And then next up, another thing Angel can do is this right here. Yup, Angel can fly. I'm not talking about no gliding, it can fly. And then this is just by tapping space twice. But when you press Q in the air, yup, you start gliding. But when you face up, you lose momentum. And when you go back down, you gain momentum again. So that's how it works. Angel can just fly around and go crazy now. And it's pretty fun. Yeah, I know y'all. And it's hype. It's hype. Blocks was not playing around no more, man. Alright. That's pretty much all for Angel too. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. Make sure you go crazy on SV4 for Cyborg. It's pretty strong now. Got a lot of new stuff as well. So let's get it. Let's get it. So the first thing you're probably gonna notice Cyborg V4 is the wings. I mean, just look at the wings, man. They are insane. They look so clean. This is how it works. With the wings, you can jump and press Q at the same time. You can aim it as well. If you double tap space, it does it as well. It also does damage as well. Alright, and the second passive is called Aftershock. Attacks now apply an electrifying effect that disables the opponent's instinct temporarily. As you can see. So if somebody wants to use their instinct, they can't. Just because I put tick damage on them right now. And it does damage over time too. And then if you upgrade that version, the effect lasts even longer. So I think that's pretty strong. If there's another opponent as well, let's say you hit this guy, it procs onto other people as well. You do AoE damage. It's so strong. I'm only hitting one of them and it's hitting all three. It does tick damage on everyone that's in the area. So if you want to go farming, or if you want to fight multiple people at once, then Cyborg is a race to go, you feel me? It's insane how strong it is. Watch. I'm literally only hitting the NPC and it's doing damage to everyone in the area. See that orb following me? That's what's causing it. Alright, that's it for Cyborg V4. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see y'all next. Them all, Ghoul, make sure y'all run up that like button, subscribe, and let's get it, let's get it. Alright, so now Ghoul is one of the cooler ones in my opinion. My boy Junior put in crazy work for this one. So when you transform, you have a crazy amount of crows following you. But that's not the only thing. When you dash, while you have these crows, they auto-target the nearest opponent. See how all the crows are attacking them right now? It's pretty fire. I'm telling you. So you can just go around, dash like crazy, damaging your opponent. Also, when they're in this field, when they stand in this field that I have right now, their vision goes completely black. They can still see a little bit, but not that much. I'm gonna have my boy demonstrate it for y'all. So this is how it looks like. You cannot really see anything. So if you like when you get hit by it, you really cannot see that much. It's pretty cool. But as soon as you get out of it, it goes back to normal, so. You know, my boy went crazy on this. Alright, and the second passive for Ghoul does life leech, so if you do damage to someone, you heal it back. Alright, watch. So every time you hit somebody, it doesn't matter with what. If it's an ability or M1, you heal. And if you upgrade it, the heal is even stronger. This works on NPCs and on players. So yeah, the heal is pretty good now. I say it's pretty. I personally would use it for PvP a lot, because who doesn't like life regeneration? Alright, and that's it for Ghoul. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all.